I didn't have the best personal relationship with the family I grew up with. I always felt different. I never recognized what that difference was, I guess a little more until high school when I grew up with a single parent, a mom, and 2 other brothers. I first heard about the center in my junior year of high school. I checked it out and I was welcomed very, very well. I went to the Mighty program and talked to Joel Gimeno, the youth services manager. Everyone was very welcoming and loving. So I got to learn more about the LGBT community, get more involved, and eventually recognize my identity. I got into my junior year, things started getting more complicated. I finally started realizing that there might be some forms of harassment going on in my household. There wasn't much support. And as I could see in high school, it just started to deteriorate even more until my senior year. There'd be threats of violence. The date, May 18th, when I turned 18, I feared this date because over the past year, it's been engraved in my head that that's when it's done. That's when she can legally get rid of me and not face anything. I just had one thought: what happens? What do I actually do? I get home at around 11 o'clock or 11 or 12, regular time that I get home. So I got there, I'm tired, and then I just started packing. I finished packing at like 3 a.m. and then I was just waiting for daylight, I guess, because as I said, Joel was very, very helpful. So he offered to pick up my stuff and help coordinate places to stay with my friends. So I would wait for him to arrive in the morning. That day, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep at all. I got 0 hours of sleep, and I just waited for the time, just thinking to myself, just self-thought. What happens now? What do I actually do after this? And morning came. I was texting Joel at the time, and he said he arrived. So he got there, I had my bags packed, and I proceeded to grab my stuff and put it in Joel's car. My mom at the time, like I said, we never talk. We didn't talk, we had a terrible relationship. And as I was pulling my stuff out, she said in a very sarcastic tone in Spanish, if I needed help to pack, help to put the stuff in Joel's car. At the time, I was overwhelmed with rage. Packed up the stuff, got in the car, and then I just started bursting out in tears. I didn't know what I was feeling. I don't know if I was sad, happy. I know it was for the best, but I just still couldn't process it. Believe it or not, the last few weeks and months of high school living with someone else were amazing. Throughout my senior year, still struggling with what happens on my birthday, what's gonna happen, what does the future look like. Joel did successfully help me build a resume, apply for jobs. Also, throughout my high school, I was struck with politics. My friend who goes to Wilson, who went to Wilson at the time, invited me to volunteer at a place. Turns out that was a local city council election. I went there the first day and I loved it. When that campaign ended, I applied and I was offered an internship position with Corey Allen, working for State Senator Ricardo Lara, and I just loved politics even more. I got more involved. So senior year, I had 2 internships, almost back to back, and essentially what I call my political career just began. I also faced the crucial decision of whether or not I should go to college. I didn't know it was such a big deal until I got my first acceptance letter, but I didn't know how to apply at the time. Joel helped me out, helped me work on his computer to apply for college. Then I got my acceptance letter for Cal State Long Beach, and Joel made that happen. The LGBTQ Center of Long Beach made that happen. That would have never been an option at all if it wasn't for me coming here in the first place. So I got accepted to college, and now I just had to finish high school, get employed in summer to get some money on the side, and can't wait to move into the dorms, which was probably one of the best experiences of my life. I got my own dorm, I got my own bed. So I'm a college boy now. I get to essentially create my own identity. I'm a new person. Right now I live at Cal State Long Beach in the dorms called Hillside Residential College. So I applied to be president of our Senate, and then I had to go get votes. So I met a lot of residents, I had to give a speech, and right now as I'm standing, I am the president of Hillside Senate. One of many leadership roles that I plan on accepting at some point in my life. I love getting involved. I want to continue to get involved. I want to represent my community. I want my voice to be heard. I want all of my classmates to remember who I am. I'm Judah Peralta, future elected official. Would I have ever thought that I'd be in the position that I am today? No, not at all. All of this was possible because of the center and because of people like Joel Gemino, Porter Gilberg. I wouldn't be where I am today without the center. I can truly say that the center created me and made me what I am today. And I plan on sticking by its side for years to come.